Hundreds of movies have been filmed in dangerous conditions, with actors injured or even killed. If you are wondering what film was the most dangerous to make, that would be Roar. The film centers on a naturalist living with big cats in East Africa. He expects a visit by his family of 4 from Chicago. A mix-up leaves him searching for his family, who have been left in the clutches of wild lions. First released in 1981, the film, by director Noel Marshall, took over 5 years and $17 million to make. It all began when Marshall, his wife Tippi Hedren, and their children went on an African safari and saw a house that had been overrun and become home to a pride of lions. This inspired the story for Roar. The couple began raising lions, tigers, and cougars so they would be used to being around people and less dangerous on set. They did this with their children, John Marshall and Melanie Griffith, living in the same house as the beasts. Marshall was behind the camera when they began production in California and starred in the film. His wife Tippi and kids John and Melanie would star alongside other actors who were not prepared for what shooting the film would take. Marshall was reportedly horrible to work with. Even his son confirmed that no matter how scared or injured people on set were, he refused to say cut or come to the actor's aid. Many of the actual injuries and attacks, which were frequent, stayed in the movie, even when it was his own family injured. Some of the on-set injuries include Melanie having her face horribly injured by a lion and having to have reconstructive surgery. The scene was included in the final cut. John's head was trapped inside the mouth of a lion for 25 minutes as the crew fought to free him. He received 56 stitches. Tippi was hospitalized after one mauling. She developed gangrene after an elephant crushed her leg. She was bitten on the head by a lion. She suffered leg fractures after being thrown by the elephant. Noel had so many injuries that he got gangrene and spent 6 months in the hospital. He also received a broken leg after being dragged by a lion. Jon de Bont, the film's cinematographer, was scalped by a lion. Still, he returned to finish shooting. In total, 70 people involved with the film were mauled, bitten, or injured. Roar was plagued by natural disasters throughout filming, including 2 wildfires and floods. This made it possible for several of the big cats to escape during the events and be shot by law enforcement. Not only did it take blood, sweat, and tears to make, but the film caused such turmoil within the family that the couple divorced in 1982. Reportedly, many of the couple's arguments were due to Marshall's willingness to put the children in danger for a shot. The animals involved in the film are not at fault. The fault lies with Marshall and his wife for lacking common knowledge and not respecting such incredible creatures who were just doing what is in their nature. Thankfully, real creatures are rarely used in film or TV anymore and have been replaced by AI. After all the suffering and financial cost, the film was not released in the US until 2015. You can stream it now on Prime Video.